Hi guys, I'm Heather and it has been a while. I was supposed to do another declutter maybe like 2 months ago, I guess, and I just haven't done it. I've been busy, I guess, and stressed out, really stressed out. Don't mind the clothes there. I just went through my closet and that's the stuff I'm getting rid of. This bed makes a good hanger. I don't know. So I will get back to the decluttering, but today You okay, cat? My cat just sneezed. So today I am going to a concert and I have 30 minutes before I have to leave. I still have to put on eyeshadow, lip products, and get dressed. The only thing I have on that I'm going to be wearing to this thing is pants right now. So I have to change all the rest of my clothes. And I have 30 minutes. I'm going to see Super M in Atlanta. It's about 3 hours away from me, but I also cross time zones. So I have to kind of add an hour to that. So technically it's like 4 hours from now that I'll be there. Oh, got stuff in my eye. So yeah, I have to plan ahead quite a bit. I have some places I need to go. I need to go to Barnes & Noble because the last time I was in Atlanta, we don't have a Barnes & Noble within 100 miles or something here, but the last time I was in Atlanta, I went to Barnes & Noble. I bought a book on clearance. They charged me full price, which full price was $30, not the $8 it was on clearance. So I have to go back. I didn't realize it at the time. I thought my math was wrong because I bought a bunch of stuff, and try to get the right price. So I have that. I think I just shook the table. This is precariously situated. So I am going to use the Conspiracy palette. I have an unboxing, I guess, that I might just stick right here. So yeah, I actually have not opened the actual palette though. I did unbox it, but I didn't open any of the stuff because everyone's already seen it. So I'll just insert that unboxing right here. So this is the box. I have had it sitting around for about a week. My cats are going to be devastated because I took this from them. But I finally got around to being able to do this, so I got lazy. I just put packing tape over my address because I couldn't find a Sharpie. I've got my box cutter right here, and let's go ahead and open it. So I actually am not quite sure what I ordered or what comes with it. I know what I ordered. I ordered the collection, but really I didn't intend to do that. I was just going to order the palette, and I decided to do it from Beautylish because they offer monthly payments. That's why I wanted to use Beautylish. But I had also an easier time getting on the website. I would have just ordered from a different website if I had been able to get on that one first. But I was having problems with all of them, so as soon as I saw the collection, I was like, okay, just grab it, monthly payments. So here we are with the thing. I am not 100%, and I'm probably not going to swatch everything because everyone has already seen everything. But let's go ahead and look at this stuff. So the first thing is this. And it is the makeup bag. I should probably move this to the floor so it's easier to see on the table. So I have the makeup bag right here. And it's just a makeup bag. It's got the little things. It's got a zipper pocket right here. It's cute. It's got the little pig logo. And I like this, the pigs on the zippers. Then I have this stuff, which is both the palettes, the controversy and mini controversy, which, I mean, I'm not gonna open them right now. Everyone's already seen them, so we're good. Okay, I did get the gloss. I did get both of these, which I believe are the mirrors. Yeah. This is the black mirror, so that means this one is the pink mirror. And I will say, the next part I'm a little bit sad about. A little bit. The next thing are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lip colors. I gotta go Are You Filming, Ryland, Oh My God, and Jeffrey What the Fuck. Like, this is not the whole like lipstick box. It didn't come with that. So I actually am kind of disappointed about that. I'm not sure why, if I was doing the whole collection. It didn't come with that. So I think I'm missing then a lip color. Okay, I found it. It was hiding in the bottom of the box. So I did get the 6 lip colors. Did not come in the like cool packaging that the lip colors came in. Like if you bought them as a set. But I guess I don't need that packaging. Seeing it was just the pig shape. I've got that in the mirror. Everything like that. Little disappointed, but I did get all 6 colors. Okay, so here it is. It actually is really cool. Like, I love packaging that I can display. And this is a cool packaging. And I mean, I know everyone's already seen it. But there it is. I have all my other makeup on. I'm not sure you can even tell. I'm just one of those people that doesn't look a whole lot different with makeup on. So, my skin is not super acting up. Ooh, dropping stuff. My skin's not super acting up today, so it's okay. So I think I'm going to use this one. I did get the mini controversy one as well, but blues really aren't my thing. If it hadn't been for it being like part of the set, I would not have gotten it probably. So I just don't generally wear blues. But I did want this one, so I think I'm probably wearing black, except for my shoes, which will either be hollow or like white with blue butterflies or something. I don't know. They're both like platforms. My hollow ones are like 4-inch platforms. I'm short. And I have a seat, but it's on ground level, so I kind of need to make myself a little bit taller. I'm not sure those shoes will work for me, so I do have some boots that are more like Doc Marten style, so they're like thicker heels. I got them out of like the first Dolls Kill Delia's thing, so pretty 90s looking. So one of those, I don't know yet. I still have not picked out what I'm going to wear, but I think I can do anything because the majority of what I'm wearing is black. So I think we're going to do yellow. Maybe I won't look sick or awful. I actually have no room on my vanity here. I don't know where to put this thing. Let's figure that out. Okay, I think I got it. I just dumped stuff on the floor. I need to do better organization of my brushes because I had to dig for an eyeshadow brush. So I'm going to use one. This is just an old e.l.f. one. I don't know that it really matters, I guess. We'll try. So yellow. And I'm going to put this here. So what has been happening in my life? I live in a historical district. Lots of old houses. My own house is like from 1905. Honestly, I don't like it. Don't want to live here. Really. But I do live here. So, the house across the street from me was owned by a doctor and his wife. The doctor passed on a while ago, like a long time ago. And his wife lived there by herself for a long time, but she had dementia. I think I need to move this in. I'm actually using the viewfinder as a mirror too. So, yeah. She had dementia, and she, for a while, lived there by herself anyway, with round-the-clock nurses. Was that too much? Like, did I, I'm so bad at makeup, like, I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. Okay, but eventually, she was moved out of the house, put in a home. And I guess, like, all her stuff was wrapped up in probate. So, I mean, you can kind of tell when it all got fixed. They basically immediately did an estate sale. This is an interesting brush. Okay. I could use the hot pink. I think that would go well, but I could use... How about Flaming Hot? Do you think that would look okay? Is that very... I think I'll do Flaming Hot. I think I've seen people do the pink one, so I think I did not do any sort of transition color because I'm a pro, But, so, after they did the estate sale, did some, like, landscaping work. I mean, I went to the estate sale because I had always been kind of curious about what that house was like. And the house was in, like, pretty awful condition, really. But they did some work on it, mostly landscaping work. Like, they killed some trees, big trees. It was kind of sad. And all that. Then it went up for sale, but it wasn't, like, heavily advertised sale. It was... on Realtor.com if you were looking. But there was no, like, sign in the yard. Like, the house next to me had also been for sale. And they had a sign in the yard from the realtor, so people knew that they were for sale. And this one never did. Although people kept looking at it. Like, I saw people come in and just kind of, like... go up to the house and look around. So I think people did kind of know it was for sale, but not like really looking at it. They wanted a lot, I think, for the neighborhood. I mean, the thing is, that house, it's kind of a weird situation because it's a historical neighborhood, but you know how... Oh, what did I do? Yeah, okay. I don't know what we're doing. I'm just trying to blend this out a little bit. A lot of older neighborhoods, even if they kind of stay intact, the areas around them tend to not necessarily be the greatest over time. So, for the, like, there's a high school right behind this house. I mean, while it's a nice house and at some point it probably was worth quite a bit of money, it's not worth as much as they probably would have wanted for it. So, the issue is that I think they were trying to make a quick sale and they sold it to someone who wants to turn it into an event center, like a wedding venue, and then during the week they do arts classes or something like that. I don't know. I mean, it's a terrible idea, really, because there's a wedding venue not even a block away, and there's a whole art center, like, downtown that has been there for so long. So it's a terrible idea in the first place. But for me, it's a terrible idea because I don't want this event center, like, right across the street from me. So to do anything, so this is a residential property, so to do anything, let's see, what color, I mean, I like that. It's not super complicated. It's kind of blocky, but I do like the colors. Should I try the hot pink down here? I guess we'll try the hot pink. Let's try it. Oh, I know what I should do. Can I get rid of that? What I should do is I'll bring down the Flaming Hot and then I'll kind of mix in the hot pink. I don't think that worked. Did that work? I don't know. Whatever. These are the pro makeup skills here. So, it's currently a residential property, and it would have to be turned into a commercial property in order to have this business. So that would go through the land use division. And they have to do a public hearing in order to vote on whether or not this becomes now a commercial property. And luckily, somebody else in my neighborhood is actually rather upset about this. Let's see, my thing is about to run out of space. Let me check on that. Okay, so this guy created a petition, everything like that. So at least I knew that I wasn't alone. Like, I was planning to go to this public hearing, but I honestly felt like I would be the only person there and it would be decided already and it wouldn't matter. Because I don't want to live in front of this, and I feel like I'm going to be forced to move because I would just be so upset all the time. They said that they would only do 36 weddings, like 36 Saturdays. But that's still most of the year. There are only 52 weeks in a year. Here it is. Okay, so yeah, there are only 52 weeks in a year, so really 36 is still a majority of the year. Plus they plan to, according to them, do arts and stuff. So I'm going to ruin this. I know it. Hold on. I shouldn't get that close to you. I'm sorry. Let's see. I'll just cut this part out because I have to see. Okay. See there? I ruined it. I wonder if I could go ahead and get it on. Some of the issue is there's kind of a coldness to liquid. I'm the worst. That's a little weird tip on it. It's like it's fuzzy. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll come back to that with some makeup remover. It's just the yellow, so I'll just repack on the yellow. Maybe I'll have to do it on this side, so we'll just wait. Okay, yeah, so I'll have to redo that. Okay, I have these. That's what we'll use. The meeting was supposed to be at the end of September, and it was canceled. Like, at the last minute, they withdrew their request. So, I mean, part of me was hoping it was just over. Like, they just couldn't get the support. I knew the petition was going around, so I was hoping that they just couldn't get the support and decided not to do it. But sadly, that is not the case. And it popped up again, like the notice popped up again, like just a little while later, like a couple weeks later, for the next month. I go to the meeting, and I am so nervous. Because, you know, it sounded like, for everyone else, it was all about property value. For me, it's not even about property value. I think I'm probably gonna do black in my waterline, but I'm gonna have to, like, look for a pencil. So let's wipe this off. Okay, so for me, it's about, you know, being able to enjoy my life, you know, not having crowds of people outside my house. I have a couple stray cats that I feed, and I feed them out on my front porch. I sit out there multiple times a day, all the time, like all year long. And, you know, it's just the area, the way these houses are, the way the windows are, sound travels. They claim that they're not going to have sound, but I don't really believe them. They claim that they're not going to do curbside parking, basically, where people are just parking on the road. But to be honest, I don't believe them because I don't think that's something that you can control. So, what it turned out, oh, my camera's shaking. What it turned out was they clearly realized the opposition and wanted to redo their pitch. So they're basically coming in, talking about all the haters, trying to bring them down kind of thing. It felt actually a lot like, you know, a presidential speech. Really, you know, trying to convince you of something where they have no real knowledge of what they're talking about. Like, anytime someone was like, well, what about this? They're like, oh, well, we're looking into it. Well, we're doing this. And it's like, you have to know these things. I mean, almost everything they had was hypotheticals, but they were so arrogant in the fact that they thought they would get it, that the committee that was doing the hearing, what do you think? I think I need to find a black eyeliner. I don't know where my NYX one was. I think that was my most current one. Was there a black in this? I might just do black shadow. Oh, there is a black. I'll just do black shadow. It'll probably last. I don't know. It's going to be all day. It'll wear out anyway, I guess. I guess I can't bring this with me. It's too big, but maybe I have a black shadow I can bring. So, there are supposed to be 7 people on this committee. There were 2 of them that were not there. I think it was 7. No, there are 9 people. 7 were there. And one guy recused himself, I guess, for some sort of conflict of interest. I am not entirely sure. So they had to get 5 votes out of the remaining 6 people. So they had to have everyone but one agree to it. And they were given the option to come back on a day where the full committee was there, and they chose not to. Because I guess they really thought that they had it in the bag. Like, it was just not gonna go wrong for them. So, I mean, I get up and talk about my stuff. You know, how I'm across the street, and this is just going to be so loud, so disruptive to me all the time, and would just negatively affect my quality of life, which I really do believe. I wasn't making that up. And I feel like I would be so angry like every single week that I just could not possibly live here. Like, I would have to move because it would just be so upsetting all the time, because it would be a constant thing. So, you know, they go through their whole plans. They are essentially turning this into $1 million property. If the business fails, it will go back to being a residential property. But at that point, who in the world could possibly afford that property? You know? So, I get up there and do my thing. Other people get up there and do their things. It gets nasty. These people are absolutely, like, crazed about this. The people that were all for it don't live all that close. But they're talking about how it'll increase the value of the neighborhood. And see, that was the real issue in this thing for everyone but me, because my concern is myself. Selfishly, my concern is myself in this. But there's, you know, question about whether this would be called spot zoning. And spot zoning would essentially drive down the values of everything around it. So that's what it's about. In the end, they lost. Okay, did I get stuff on me? I always tend to get mascara on my face. So in the end, they lost. I don't even know if this is my right mascara. I have two of the same mascara. One's older, one's not. But they already bought the property. So they already own this property. Whatever happens to it, they own it. And so they have a chance to appeal. And that appeal goes to the city council. Like, they have to take it to the city council now. Instead of, oh, see, there I go. I'm so bad at this. Oh, man. I'm the worst. I guess that's okay. It'd be dark. So they have to appeal it with the city council. Of course they're going to, because they own the property. So what are they going to do with it now if they don't do that? So actually, on my way home yesterday, I saw that there was another sign for a public hearing from the land use division, which I was told they actually said there that they couldn't come back and do another hearing like that, that it had to be through the city council. So, and I was also told that the city council doesn't advertise stuff like this. So I don't know what's going on. Like, I have no idea what's going on right now. And that just happened last night. So I've been really stressed out because this is kind of like, am I going to be moving or not? I don't know. And I really don't have the money to move. But, you know, I guess it's going to be a year and a half long construction on this house to make it a commercial property. So I guess I could try to move in that time frame. But, I mean, I don't know. And I don't know how it's going to turn out because the vote for it, like, there were 6 people, 5 had to approve. So they only needed like one person to not approve of it, but they got 2 people to not approve of it. So 4 of them did approve. So there was more in favor of it than not, and I don't know what's going to happen now. So I have this Kula makeup setting sunscreen spray. I got it because it says it's a sunscreen spray. So not really to use necessarily as makeup setting spray, but I think my mascara has dried enough that I can possibly do that. I was thinking about possibly trying one of the lip colors from this, but to be honest, I did get them, but none of them are like really my thing. The only one I think that might be something I would like is the red, but I think it's a more orangey red than really looks good on me. What are you spazzing for, kitten? Go with this one right here. This is Lime Crime Plushie in Milk Tea. My cats are fighting. I'm sorry. So, yeah, I think I'll do this. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to move necessarily. I mean, I do want to move, but I want to move in my own time. Oh, no. That's dark. No. Those are supposed to be sheer. I'll do this one. This one's Turkish Delight, same brand. Okay. And I'll take this with me. Yeah, so I mean, that's been like my biggest stressor is this. Maybe I should do it red. I only have a few minutes, really. I have no minutes. It's 11:30. Guess I'll do this one, the Kylie lip kit or lips, the Kylie matte lipstick, whatever, in Kristen. Okay. How's that? I think that's good. It's what it's going to be. So, it's what it is. I'm going to take this with me. Alright, yeah. So, I mean, that's basically been the biggest thing that's been, like, causing me so much stress lately. However, I do have some work issues going on, too. Like, essentially, I'm management, but I'm, like, a part-time management. So, the actual manager is in school. She goes to school 2 days a week where she cannot work that day. And I mean, it's not really that she can't work that day. It's like once she gets off, she doesn't want to. So she doesn't. And there is another guy who's also in the same position as me. Why do I mess with things? I just messed that up. And he decided to go back to school too. He drives 45 minutes away to go to school, is there Monday through Friday, and as nice as a guy he is, as much as I like him, he doesn't need the job anymore. Somebody else needs to have the job because he's only available to work Saturday and Sunday. But even then, he's a little bit limited because he's got schoolwork and stuff that he has to do. Projects, papers, whatever. And the problem is because there are 2 days that the store manager can't work during the week. And no days that the other guy can work during the week. There are 2 days out of the week where only the assistant manager and myself can work. And I don't like working with the assistant manager. He's so lazy. He's always late. He always wants to leave early. It's such a pain, and it actually is kind of like, demoralizing for the job because I don't want to do anything either. I'm like, if he is not going to do anything, why should I do anything? Like, why should I put myself through all the work if he's not going to do anything? So, it's just been a thing that's not going to change until the store manager decides to hire somebody else, but she doesn't want to. It's been so stressful that I just, like, when I come home, I'm just like, put a blanket over my head and just wait for the next day. So hopefully this thing with the house across the street from me will be resolved soon. I know the city council meets like on the 19th and then on the 3rd of December, so hopefully it'll be done then. Hopefully I know whether I need to start moving or not. I don't know. But, okay, well, I actually am running about 10 minutes late, so I need to get going, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.